I want to take a moment and talk about the Sax Bradbury Players. This program last year, this show was actually supposed to go up during COVID, and that would have marked their 10th production. This program started out as just a simple, let's see what teens can do. They direct, they produce, and they do all of the production under the guidance of a mentor, and they've been doing it for 10 years, now 11 years, after so many people said it would fail. It is a remarkable empowerment program. It really has very little to do with art. It's just a small portion to teach our young teens about leadership, management, team building, creative problem solving. I'm absolutely amazed at what teens can do when you give them the reins. They take it very seriously, and I have to take a moment and commend this particular group, especially this wonderful human being standing next to me, because while I was learning how to navigate through pandemic with all of my expertise in management, so too were these kids, and they handled it beautifully, sometimes better than I did. Abigail Oliver is our director, and this whole concept came from her little head when she came to me and asked me about a 15-minute show. And I was like, girl, are you crazy? We can't do 15 minutes. And this was born. So Abigail is an amazing performer. She's an amazing musician, and she comes from a family that this town absolutely loves. But she's our favorite, just so everyone knows. So I'm going to take a moment and hand this off to her, and she will talk you through her experience.
Thank you guys so much for coming tonight. First off, please tell your friends, tell your family. We have one more show tomorrow. Our first weekend did get canceled because of the AC, but as you can see, it is perfectly cool in here now. So please tell them that. So what you're going to see tonight is a hybrid of videos and live performances. We recorded last year's cast, and we're going to show it tonight to honor them. It's this hybrid because of COVID, as you can see, and now we've been doing it since 2019, and I'm so glad we are finally able to put it on for a live audience. So thank you all so much for being here. Also, I just wanted to point out that everything except the 15-minute musical at the end is original work written by teenagers. So we held a playwriting competition, and these are the winners that you're going to see here today. It's a mix of one-acts and spoken word poems, and so I really hope y'all enjoy. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much for coming out.
Universal Love by Caitlin Dawson.
8:45 p.m. She is the sun, and I want to cry when I look at her. I'm too afraid to get too close because it hurts. Being around her hurts. If I think about her for too long, I get this warm, heavy ache in my heart. This dark weight pooling in my stomach, because what if she leaves? What if she disappears and I have nothing but the memory of her warmth to keep her alive? I want to feel her fingers on me. I want to watch the beautiful rays that beam from her smile. I want to touch the corner of her arched brow with my lips, graze the familiar dip of her neck with my teeth, run my calloused fingers through her soft hair. I want to give her the love she deserves. The kind of love you hear in songs, the kind of love you watch in movies, or the kind of love you read in books, except it's a kind of love that's better than that. Authentic, organic, natural, otherworldly. She is otherworldly. She is the sun, and I orbit around her.
4:47 p.m. Building blocks of building blocks of building blocks. I've been checking to see if you still listen to the playlist I made for you. You don't. Neither do I listen to the one you made for me, but for a different reason, I think. When I listen to yours, I start to think about you, and thinking becomes wanting, and wanting becomes needing, and needing becomes complete desperation for you. Desperation makes me text you things I can't untext. Makes me feel feelings I can't unfeel. Makes you hold hatred you can't unhate. It's hard to forget about your stupid playlist when every stupid song reminds me of every stupid you. Every stupid you that is a part of me, that has built its foundations into mine, that has carved its initials over every organ, every muscle, every bone, every vein, every cell, every atom, every single electron. You've only ever been a negative in my life. Maybe I have in yours too.
September 23rd, 2018.
January 17th, 2018.
Change One Thing by Katie Livingston.
When I wrote this poem, I was in the midst of finding myself. My perception of my own beauty had suddenly changed, and here I was, analyzing myself in mirrors, fingertips tracing lightly over my skin, wishing that I was drawn with paper and pencil so that all of the mistakes could just be erased and redrawn how they're supposed to look. I think that many people of all ages, genders, and beliefs have felt this way at some point in their lives. Writing this poem gave me relief from some of the negative thoughts I had about myself, and I hope that by reading it, someone may get something beneficial out of it as well.
They ask me, if you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
And I wonder, with such an open-ended question, why my first thought is always my complexion.
As if by saying what I hate about my appearance aloud, it would magically change.
Like some kind of sorcery they warn you not to mess with.
Go ahead, take a guess. Which one of my features should I compress?
Switching out parts like some kind of Barbie, but I am hardly a doll.
I have qualities.
I preach endlessly about equality.
I'm the next generation.
Being taught to take offense to my size and impossible perfection is the prize.
Photoshop. What a time to be alive when I can change the way my thighs look in a picture.
And maybe it's always been an issue, but now more than ever.
The other day I saw a toddler sobbing into a tissue because they were
Too fat,
too thin,
too this,
too that.
And so here's the question. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Me? I changed my hair. Dye it neon so maybe when I spoke you'd pay more attention. Listen to every word I mention because yes, I'm young, but I have power.
I was taught not to cower in the face of fear, or in this case, the face of society.
I am walking, talking, breathing propriety. So listen.
Watch as I turn the key to this metaphorical ignition.
We treat beauty like it's only ever tangible.
As if your mind and character isn't changeable.
We limit ourselves and everyone around us when we can't reach perfection.
And why? I do not know. But I am certain of your worth, and I am certain of my own.
We are all the same, just skin and bone.
So please, if nothing else, do not read too far into your own faults. They will turn into fatalities.
The picture of beauty is responsible for casualties.
And you are not what you are labeled. You are not unable. I only ask one last thing as I ask one last question.
Do not be set on previous fixations. Corporation beauty is only imitation.
And so I'll say it one last time.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Shine by Maia Weatherly. When rain beats down for long enough, the sound fades away. Though repetition can bring peace to help fight, come what may, that rain will also bring you down, drench you to your soul. The toils and the little things will surely take their toll. My main comfort in this is knowing that you are mine. There's only so much rain, love. I can't wait to see you shine.
The plan was called Operation D-, and one of the schools included in the plan was Park Vista Community High School, where a kid named Justin LeBoy,
That's me.
an 18-year-old high school student,
I get straight A's, man.
was in the last semester of his senior year. Justin could hardly believe his luck when a very pretty girl showed up.
What the heck I gotta do to be with you?
What the heck I gotta do?
What the heck I gotta do to be with you?
What the heck I gotta do?
Who do I have to be for you to be with me?
The undercover officer who played Naomi was 25 years old, a new recruit at the Palm Beach Police Force.
My assignment to pose as a senior and find out who's buying, who's selling. Mostly pills and weed. You would not believe how easy it is to get pills and weed. Do you smoke?
What?
You smoke weed?
No, I don't, but if that's what you need, I can find some for you. I can be your supply.
You would do that to me.
I can be your guy. Oh!
Seriously, these
Yes!
kids need to learn their own
Yo!
consequences in life.
Again,
I'm
whatever.
doing my job, they're doing it right. I am making life safer one school at a time.
We were just discussing our cousin Justin. Wasn't Justin the cousin who just made the honor roll, got to college is buzzing? Are we close to our cousin Justin? Are we supposed to trust him? Are we thugs to our cousin Justin?
We don't sell drugs, man.
Everybody's got a cousin who can hook them up with something. Everybody's got a cousin who can hook them up with something.
Please just take the money.
I know there's a reason
You're making me feel guilty. Take the money.
I know there's a reason this is
Your
what
reliefs just come
destiny.
through for me.
You know
There's only
me,
one less
I
thing
need
you
it
need
just
to
in
do for me. Take the money. Take the money. Take the money.
Justin would later find out it's a felony in Florida to sell marijuana, and the penalty is even harsher for selling it on school grounds. In other words, Justin had made an irreversibly bad decision, and since he was 18, he was legally an adult when he made it.
The cops have every text. The cops have every text. Don't worry, girl, I got the stuff. I got you.
He knew he'd lose in court. He had to take a plea.
3 years probation, I pled guilty to the felony.
What? A felony? A nickelback's a felony? What? Justin, say goodbye to college. They got you.
I saw the effects of cocaine and marijuana and ecstasy growing up.
With family members?
Yes, I've seen what it can do to a family. That's all I want to say about it.
Do you wish someone like you had done this type of work?
Yes, and I hope someone like me keeps doing it.
Yo, if it had been a guy who came up to me asking me for drugs, I would have been like, no, get out of my face. I don't hang out with guys like that. It's because it was her.
Have you spoken to her since all this happened?
No, I'd love to. Love to have that conversation. What the heck did you